Only on 4 News 4 is getting answers for a man who says his car was damaged by a Metro East Police Department. The crash took place in Dupo in early June following a pursuit. Only Emma Hogue spent the day digging into the details.
We're learning this all started when a driver fled a traffic stop in Columbia, Illinois. Investigators with the Dupo Police Department picked up that pursuit that ended in a crash, damaging one man's car. Tonight, that car owner says he's been getting the runaround for 2 months.
And it was my mother's van, so we was trying to get it together to stay in the family.
1 year later, Richard Johnson is still mourning the loss of his mom, who died of cancer. Her minivan was one of the only keepsakes he had left.
We got younger kids that'll be getting their licenses here soon that I would have liked to have passed it on to.
In early June, Johnson says he was repairing the car in his friend's backyard on North 3rd Street. Suddenly, he heard sirens, then saw 2 cars barreling toward him. The suspect's car flew through the backyard, and a Dupo squad car crashed into this fence, hitting his mom's van.
And I just had enough time to see the police officer's SUV coming at the fence. So all I could do was run between the fence and the van.
While he says the scratches and broken mirror are minor, he says it's been a nightmare getting someone to pay up. Johnson says he's documented dozens of calls to the police department.
I have yet to be contacted except the one time by the lieutenant to tell me that I need to get a lawyer if I'm going to pursue this.
Recently, he says he had lost faith and sold it to a junkyard.
Because I couldn't afford it, I knew that was it. That was the end of my limit.
So who's tasked with footing the bill? News 4 went to the Dupo Police Department and spoke directly with the chief. He declined an on-camera interview, but says the department told Johnson he needed an estimate from an auto body shop before the suspect was charged with damages. Johnson says that never happened.
They said they're not liable, they're not doing nothing.
Tonight, Johnson wants his experience to serve as a warning for others.
I don't want it to happen to anybody else, because now it's past for me.
Johnson tells us he was finally able to meet with police after we called and met with them this morning. Investigators say it's typically up to the suspect to pay for damages, but in this case, they tell us that will be hard to do since that car was sold. Reporting in Dupo, Emma Hogue, News 4.
Investigators tell us the suspect in the pursuit bonded out in mid-June. She's due in court in September.